Sanibonani, igama lami ngiSibusiso Masiphula. Okay, so the clip looked at the Webona is what we are going to be doing today. So we will start editing that clip from scratch. We have footage here. We're gonna put this footage together to make up the clip or the scene that you've just seen. Let's go. All right. So what we're looking at here, it's the footage on here on the project panel. So we have the footage ready for us to start editing. As you saw there, the woman on that clip starts from pouring wine. After pouring the wine, she's gonna walk to the couch, sits there, grab her knife. After that, I check ifoni yakhe, and then I abone it's okay, imali ingenile. So we're just gonna do that quickly. So first thing to do is to look at the footage, right? So we have a few clips here. So we have this clip where she starts pouring the wine. So that's the clip. So as you can see here, these markers here were created for me to see where she started doing the act, because before she was just waiting to go. So she's waiting for us to go action. See, so she's waiting for that. So I've put markers here to know when we start editing or when she starts acting. So how do you do that? To put a marker, you come to this thing here, this add marker icon. So when you click on this, you add a marker, and then you can label this marker anything you want. As you can see, I've labeled this start, and then the other one stop. So that's where we stop acting, or where I want to end the clip. So as I've created this, when we double click on it, you can make comments and label them. So you can name it if you want. Name it something like okay, there's wine on this. There's wine on this. This is a label of the marker. And then when you hover on this, it will tell you, okay, this is wine or something. You can put any marker you want. So we have these two markers that we are going to use for this video. We have the start and the stop. And all the other clips that are here have these markers because obviously I wanted to quickly do the edit for the tutorial. I don't want this tutorial to take too long. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we have our first clip. She's gonna pour the wine. After pouring the wine, she's gonna leave. So as you can see here, after this, she is going to leave. So that's the thing. And then you have the next clip where she leaves walking. We just see her legs and we see the body as well. And then there should be another one here, yeah, when she sits down and all of that. So let's go, let's start doing it. Okay, so the first one, like we said, we're gonna start from where she poured the wine, where our green marker is. So I'm gonna put an in point here. This icon here is the in point. So that is what we are going to do. So we put the in point. And then we go to the red marker where we stop, we put our out point. All right, so I'm gonna just press on insert on this icon here. Either of these icons, insert or override, will work for this purpose because we just want to drop a clip into the timeline, so or on the timeline. So if I click override, the clip will just go in. It was supposed to work, it didn't work. Okay, insert, nothing. It's not working. Okay, maybe we need to just create a timeline. Okay, so let's come back here, right click, new items, create a timeline, label the timeline. So we're gonna go edit 101 dash. So we're gonna put dash first cut. So we're gonna say first cut just to know where we are with our edit. All right, so we do have a timeline now. called Edit 101 First Cut. This is the timeline. So now we can now click insert or override because we have a timeline now. So I'm gonna click insert the clip. So this selection here that we've done, the in and out, will drop onto the timeline. So that is what happened. So it's there. We have pouring the wine. She's opening it and then pouring it onto inside the glass. And then what is our next move now? So we need a second clip. So we're gonna go after pouring the wine. What do you want to see? We want to see her face now. We've seen that she's pouring wine onto a glass, so let's find her when she's pouring the wine, or even after pouring the wine, her face. So again, we have our markers, the green and the red. Remember, I've customized these markers. You can change the color to anything you want, so for you to say what you want, and you can label them. So I've made it red. Red means stop. So yeah, so that's where the clip is gonna stop. So I'm gonna go my in point where my green marker is, in point. And then by the way, you can use your keyboard to make your in point and out point. So you press I for in point and O for out point. As you can see, when I put my cursor here, it tells you can press I and then O and marker M. All of these have a shortcut on your keyboard, so you can do that. So we've done that, and then for right now I am going to just drop. Okay, I'm gonna go to the end of this clip with my timeline here. Go to the end of the clip, and then if you press Shift, it will snap onto the end of the timeline. See that? It will just do it. So I'm gonna press Shift and then move my timeline close to the end of the clip, and it will snap. Yep. So now that it has snapped, I am going to grab the clip from where you see the footage, the preview monitor. So I'm just gonna grab it, press and hold, grab the clip, and drop it onto the timeline. It also snaps to the end of the clip anyway. So it does that. So even if I didn't have my timeline here, it would just snap onto the end of the clip. Because why? Because I do have snap enable. So if I take this off, the clip won't snap. It will just move over and does things. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in. You can use the handles of the slider down here to zoom in. So I'm gonna zoom in so we can see better. So if the snap is enabled, the clip will snap at the end. So you can obviously pass, but once it gets too close to the end, it will just snap there. If you disable that, it will do that. So we have our second clip. So let's see how they connect. So I'm gonna play it. So we're pouring wine, and then yeah, okay, that works. Okay. There you go. Okay, it works. So if you look at the monitor here, when we play the two clips, okay, she's pouring the wine. And then we see the next clip, she's done, and then she closes it. She closes the bottle, puts it down. So that's working. So cool. So now we need our next clip, because now we don't have our next clip. So what do you want to see? You guessed it, we will see her legs, because she's gonna now turn back and then walk to the couch. So let's try that. Okay, let's find the legs. Okay, we have our legs, we have our markers. So I'm gonna go to the marker. Remember, I went through all these clips to put these markers after importing them. So you will have to do that. Or maybe you may have somebody to do that for you. After you're done shooting, import your stuff inside Premiere Pro or into a project, and then you can then get somebody to put all the markers where we say action. So when somebody says, the director or whoever says action, you can put your green marker there, and when they say cut, put your red marker there for the editor. When the editor comes to start editing, they know where the action starts and where the action stops. So this is what I've done. I've put the clip in here and then put all the markers for all the clips, so that when I come here to do this tutorial, I know where I'm going. So yeah, I have my green marker, so I'm gonna press I for my in point and O, so I'm just moving this thing to the marker, and then O for my out point. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grab it from here. Remember, you can put your timeline, press shift to snap your timeline to the end of the last clip, and then I can use override or insert to put the clip into the timeline or onto the timeline. So I'm gonna press override, the clip is in there. Alright, sharp. So now let's see what we've done. So I'm gonna put it here, remember, so I'm gonna put it here and see how it connects. Let's play that again. We might have to move the clip forward. Looks like it's working, but we can maybe do better. If I move this forward just a little bit, if I zoom in using, remember, the slider, so if I zoom further in, so if I make the slider smaller, I'm zooming in. If I make it larger, I'm zooming out of the timeline here. So if I zoom in, I can move this maybe a few frames forward. Okay, 7 frames. And then when you put your cursor onto the end of the clip, you can either trim it or extend the clip. So you can do it for any of these clips. So I want to extend it. Remember, this clip here is just a section of a full footage, like a full clip, as you can see at the top here. So we've just made a selection, but you can extend to a selection to select more of the clip. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm just gonna extend it because I want to see, I feel like the 10. Okay, I'm gonna use the slider again to zoom out a bit, sharp. So I just want to see the 10 because the 10 needs to work. Okay, I think that's better. She grabs the wine and then, okay, that's working. So we can do that. And another thing that you can do, because remember we have this here, we have this shot, so we can come here to this shot here when she grabs the wine, and then maybe select, I'm gonna go in and then move out, so I can take this and then just slap it in the middle here. So if I put my cursor here, I'm gonna press shift to make sure I snapped in between these two clips. Alright, and then if I say insert, if I click insert, it will slot into that and then move the other clip forward. So but yeah, okay, so if I do that, that's what it's done. Let's do this for now and then see how it looks like. Okay, sure. So let's just play it and then let's see. She grabs that and then walks back. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's watch it again. Okay, she's gonna grab it. Okay, she's grabbing it twice, as you can see. Just look at it. So, and then she grabs it and grab it again. So we don't want what? We don't want that. We want to go to the hand when she's already grabbed it at last. Okay, we want it there. So we're gonna do the same thing again. I'm just gonna put my mouse in between these two clips and then I can trim this one back and then trim. Okay, and then if I click here, because I can highlight the clips, these clips here, the other clips, the clips. Anyway, let's just move on. So ngabamba la lamanye ama clip lawa la phambili ngoyebuyisele emuva kancane, because we want to move it back, so sibone la ukuthi ihlangana kanjani. Okay, I think maybe she's gonna have to lift it, but I can move this one back a little bit so the hand goes in here. So if I grab all of these move it back to the timeline, it will override that piece, right? And then, okay, let's watch it again. Okay, let's go with that for now. All right, sharp. Okay, let's look at it again. I mean, we can watch it from the beginning to see how it looks like. That's born. Okay, she's gonna pour the wine. After pouring the wine, let's see how far we're going. Okay, close that. Put it down. Take it. Walk. I think it works. I don't know what you think. I think it's working. All right, cool. That's born. Yeah. Okay, she's gonna walk. All right. So what we've done? She poured the wine, put down the bottle, grabs the glass, and then it's bona umjita. Okay, that there's a body. Okay. Yeah. Now we need to move on to the couch now. So how do we do that? We can just go straight to the couch. So there is, let's see, the next clip. This clip, yes, we have our green marker, red marker. So we're gonna go in, out, press O and I for in and out, and then I'm gonna grab the clip, just drop it there. So now let's see how they connect. So I want to see after the walk what happens at the couch. So she's gonna move in, sit down. All right, sure. We want that, but we waited too long for her to get to us. So we were waiting too long. So we are going to, yes, here when she appears. So we want to see when she appears. So I'm gonna again put my cursor in between this clip so I can grab this clip. So if I wanted to do the other one, this is what you do. So you move the cursor slightly to the other side or the other side. So manje ngizobamba this one, see, move it to the cursor, and then if I click here in between this clip, you're gonna see it, we're highlighting an empty space. If we press delete, it will move the other clip back. So to put the clips together. Okay, sharp. So asibone again how it is now. Okay, it was too quick. It works, but it was too quick. So we can move this forward. Let me just so to zoom in, you can use the slider to do that, make it smaller or wider. But on your keyboard, you can press the minus sign to zoom out, or plus to zoom in. So I'm gonna press plus multiple times to zoom in, and then I want to just move it forward a bit. So I'm grabbing the clip and moving it forward a bit, and then extending it a bit, because I think ayihlangani kahle la, sisibone sha. So let's play it. Okay, walk, and then okay, I think it works. I think it works. See, bone foods. Okay, walk. Yavela. Okay, I think ihlanganile. All right, cool. So now asibone ke. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out again. I'm using the slider for this purpose, but you can use your minus sign or plus sign to zoom in, and then minus sign to zoom out. All right, sure. So let's see. So she's here now. So we're gonna stay with this until she grabs the knife. Okay, that's what we wanted to do. So she's gonna be here. She comes with the wine. takes a sip. After taking the sip, okay, another sip. Okay, that's fine. Let's take another sip, and then she's gonna put it down, and then the knife sharp. So now we want to move to the other shot, to this shot. So we have our in and out here. We do have other markers. I was gonna use this one when she comes in. I was gonna use this one, but I've decided against it. So we're using this one now. So I have my green here, so I'm gonna put in and then put my out here and then slap it sharp. And then now let's see if we are hlangana. I think it's working. Let's see. Okay, let's watch it carefully. It's working. Can live with that. Okay, sharp. Okay, she just grabbed her phone. So we want to see what she's seeing on the phone. So we do have a close-up of the phone somewhere here. There you go. This is the phone. So okay, I'm gonna put my in here using I, put my out on the red marker next to the red marker using using O, and then just remember I've marked this, I've done these markers so that I know where I'm going for the tutorial, but you can find anywhere else. See, now there's a phone call. If I wanted the phone call, I can put my in point here just before the phone call and then my out point, and then use this if I want, if that's what we wanted. But that's not what we want. We want this message here, the 10,000 rand that came in. So I'm gonna put my in point next to the green and then my out point, and then grab the clip, drop it on the timeline. So now I want to see what she's looking at, right? So I'm just play it. Okay, I'm pressing space bar to play. There is buttons on this monitor here. You do have a play button and other things that you can do here, markers and stuff. But I'm using space bar to play. So let's play. Okay, so it's gonna go to her phone. And then we see, I think maybe we should go quicker to the close-up. Let me see. All right, and then when she goes to the phone, we can go quicker before we actually see the phone here. So she's gonna, let's see, grab the phone, takes it, and then we can put our phone here. I'm gonna snap it there. Okay, so we're gonna have the close up earlier. Spawn it. Okay, everybody. Okay, that's me. I was directing. We're gonna take that off when this is finished. Okay, cool. So that's it. So we've done that. We are towards the end now. So after this, we just want to see her smile. Okay, maybe I want to see her smile, but let's see. Okay, so let's see. I don't have markers for this one, but I want to see the smile. So we're going to grab it. Okay, she's looking at it. So before the smile, and then cut. Okay, I'm going to cut it there. So I'm going to put my in point here, and then I am going to grab it and put it at the end. Okay, let's see if ingena kahle sibone. Okay, look at the phone and then look at her. Okay, I'm gonna take my voice off here so that angivakali. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in using the plus sign, and then see when I select the audio, the video gets selected as well. So you have audio at the bottom here, as you can see here, this track A1, this is A1, so you have A1, A2 and whatever, and then at the top here you have the video part of the clip. So you got A V1, V2, V3, so you can stack videos or put more audio, remember. So this will be your dialogue, and then if there is music, the music maybe you may put it on track 2, audio 2 and whatever. And then here on the video side you can put maybe a title, maybe like a name or somewhere here. Okay, if I go to where we have a, so you can label when it's an interview and stuff like that. If you see the name of the person maybe somewhere down here, that is likely to be on a different video track. If you hear music, it's on a different track, audio track. So right now when I select the audio, the video also gets selected, but you can separate that. So if you come here on these tools here, this one, links selection. So if I disable this, when it's blue, it's selected, it's enabled. So if I click on it, disable it. Now when I click the audio, I have the audio. I can even take it wherever I want to take it off there. Okay, I'm gonna undo by Control Z. Okay, so what I want here, I actually want to delete this. I want to take it off. I want to try and extend the previous clip and see if I didn't say anything there. Okay, I didn't say anything there, so that works. Cool. So I'm not there. All right, sure. I deleted that. Okay, let's undo. Sharp. Okay, so I'm gonna press minus sign on the keyboard just to zoom out, and then I'm gonna use the handles to zoom in again. So I just want to see everything better to end. Yeah, so yeah, all right, so let us see. So we have the smile. Actually this is the end of the clip. We have the smile and then we go to black. So I mean, let me play it back and see if it's working. Open the wine, pour the wine. Remember this, you can do the edit and then come back and fine tune and put some move stuff around and to see if it works. But I think we've done a good job here. I think we've done a very good job. We have the walk. She sits down. Okay. And then just sitting down, let's see. She's gonna take the 2 sips. Okay. Okay, put it down. Okay, it's one. Look at the phone. Okay, there's money that came in. Smiles. And then we cut to black. Okay. Cool. All right, cool. Okay. So yeah, we've done our first cut. I think it went well. I think ihambe kahle ngathi wena ucabanga kanjani. So siyayivala khona la, and then we're gonna show you the next time. We're gonna show you how to put sound effects and music underneath, because as you seen the clip, it has music underneath and there is some sound effects that are included in there. So we're gonna do that for our next video. All right, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you like what we're doing here. If you subscribe, it helps us do more of such videos if you want to learn. Thank you very much and see you next time.